Hello. How y'all doing? I'm sorry that it's very delayed again. Okay, let me take my headphones off so I don't get confused by past me talking. I'm talking very quiet because my throat hurts. Yippee! Anyways, so 50 sub celebration stream. Yay! That's so fun, right? Okay, so I'm going to for this stream I'm going to tell you guys like about my characters and what the story has in store, and also the name for the story. I'm gonna dox the story name, yippee, because I've never actually said it. I don't think. I should have made character sheets, but if you're reading any of the posts today, I was very unorganized this morning, and I'm actually gonna tell you guys why in a sec. Just let me get to it. Let me open up Flippa Clip. Flippa. Clip, yes. Oh wow. So fun when the screen glitch. Oh, it's because I'm moving it. That's why. Here we go. I got so scared because for a second I thought, the app sound was on, but luckily it's off. Because I just got an ad. The ads aren't really annoying in Flippa Clip. The only problem I have with it is like when you mistakenly press a button and then you have to watch an ad, and it's like so frustrating. Can you stop? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me out. Okay. Give me a sec. Close that. Okay. Hello. You can see my little guy now. Isn't that so fun? My little guy. Is my little guy talking? Yeah, my little guy's talking. Okay. So, you might have seen this image before in my post. So basically, you know the Sir Prof guy, right? I call him Sir Prof again. Can we change his name to Sir Prof, please? For my sanity. Okay, so, oh wow, everything's upside down. I drew the Teto Jester. Why did it boot me out? No, I'm sorry if you guys have to watch an ad. Oh no, Flippa Clip was so kind. That was so nice of Flippa Clip to not make you watch an ad. Okay, but anyways, here's my little Teto Jester. I'm so proud of this design. You can see the various stages of it. The first couple stages looked very rough, but then she got really better, and I was like, yay! Okay, and so this would be called an OC because it's Teto Jester is an original character, even though I don't know if that would count because it's still Teto. But you know what would be an OC too? Oh, not these guys. They are not OCs of mine. These little goofy goobers. These guys. Also, I guess I'm an OC as well. But anyways, these art pieces are all for Sir Prof. This is this early stage of the background. I don't know why I didn't. I think I'm gonna pull up layers for you guys too. Oh no, I just combined I merged all the layers into a layer too. But usually I like to keep the, oh no, oh apparently I don't. Why do I like this layer so free? Huh. But anyways, yeah, so usually I will keep, or I'll do this so you can see the art process, but for these two you can't, because I don't know what my brain was doing at that moment. I made these at the same time, so I was probably using the same type of art saving. Okay. Anyways, but speaking of Prof. Sir, I got it right. He he does this thing with OCs where he puts them in a form. You can like submit them. You talk a little bit about them, and then he like sees if he saves it to a folder. And yesterday, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I really wanted to do this, but I couldn't decide between what OCs I wanted to do. So I was kind of just procrastinating. And yesterday was my call to action because he said that there was only one more spot in the folder and he was going to do a stream today for the OC. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do mine now. So I did it, but I was at a cost. So that's why I was so disorganized this morning because I kind of just stayed up like all night and then woke up early. Not early. I woke up at 10. That's not early at all. But I decided to do my OCs, but I need to tell you guys about my OCs first. Okay, so I'm going to use this as an example for the OC because I just kind of find this a little easier because I was so disorganized this morning. I didn't really make anything to easily convey you what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's get into this. I'm just curious, will I change the pupils of my little character's eyes if I put this over here? Oh wait, let me just move this. Okay, wait, let me see. Come on. Oh, I kept the white pupil of the eye. Oh, that's good. Oh, I have eraser, no. Wait, why is this staying gray? Okay, so for this, okay, so the series is called Sugar Snare, and I'm really excited for it, so let me tell you guys about it. Okay, so the main character is Sugar. This is not the best example of her because I kind of just rushed at her in this. Yeah, she wasn't really the main focus, so I just put her in the background, like pretend we're fighting in like a treehouse. But so yeah, this is Sugar. Usually she has more details, but I didn't feel like doing that today. I didn't feel like doing it that day. Let me see, do I have a better photo of Sugar somewhere? I mean, no, I don't. I'm going too far. Okay. I do have better photos of her, but like not in this one folder, and I don't feel like getting out of this. This is where I just put miscellaneous artworks. I feel like putting. And so this is Sugar. She's the main character, and the plot is that her big brother, who's right down here. This is Eclipse. Okay, let me just name all of them. This is Eclipse. This is Dino. This is Ribbon. And this is Salty. Okay, these are like my main cast for now. There will be more characters who like put themselves in the main cast, but for the first couple of episodes, like the first 2, it's just them. Okay, so her big brother, Eclipse, gets a love interest, Dino. You see here, you see. But the weird thing about it is Sugar doesn't really like that. There is a reason, but I don't want to spoil it because it's actually really, really yummy character development. Like, really yummy. It's really tasty. it hits the spot. Better than my lunch, my mac and cheese. Anyways, speaking of food, I'm gonna get water. Water. Okay. And then she doesn't really like that, so it's like really yummy character development. But there's a reason that I can't say. But so she, Sugar, starts getting, she doesn't have any problems with Dino per se. Dino is an amazing character. I want to say that here and now. Sugar does not hate Dino as the person. She hates the relationship, like the idea of relationships, the idea of holding hands and cuddling. That's disgusting to her. She like gets grossed out about it. And so she doesn't want to be surrounded by that 24/7, so that's why she wants to end it. It's not anything personal against these guys. It's just the heart that she hates. So, yeah. So that's the meat and bones. No, it's not. It's the bear skeleton. But there's a lot of stuff that happens that is like, oh, that one makes. If it was just that, I would not be making that series because I feel like that is super generic and stupid. But there's a lot more underneath the cover that it's basically these two characters. These two characters is why I'm making this series and showing it to the world, because these characters fascinate me. I love them so much. This one is fascinating, and this one, I'm so proud of this character. I'm proud of both of these. So yeah, let me just get back on track. Okay, so most of this, so it's kind of like a jokey horror, like humor horror, murder drones, inspiration murder drones. It's just murder drones, but not murder drones. It's the same. It has some inspiration to murder drones. Among Us, but oh, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of Sin when she's hiding as like Tessa in her like spacesuit, and I was scrolling Pinterest like a while ago. Like this was not recent, and it's like, welcome to Murder Drones. We got emo grape Uzi, but then for Tessa in the spacesuit, it's like Among Us in real life, and I thought that was, I don't know why, I think that's really funny right now in this moment. Anyways, so Sugar with her best friend Salty have to, well, it's mostly Sugar. Salty doesn't have a problem with it. She's just here for Sugar. It's more of like, she's like, I'm here because I can. It's really funny. Her character is very funny because she's like, she asks, why are we here again? And she asks a lot of, why are we here? And why? She's the why person in the car, like asking, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Sort of. But it's really funny. In my head, at least. My humor is very bad, so I don't know if any of you guys would like it. So that's why I'm being very gentle on the humor, like by me naming it a humor horror is not. I don't know if it's a humor horror because it'll have funny moments. It's murder drones. Like, let's just call it Murder Drones needs its own genre. Just call it Murder Drones. This goes under the Murder Drones genre. Very safe and cozy under the Murder Drones genre. Anyways, so they just these two try to break these two up because their relationship like is very new, and so they're getting comfortable like actually doing stuff, and so yeah, so it's very more likely to have a breakup happen in the early stage. So these two are just trying to embarrass her big brother to like make it to like drive Dino away. It's really funny because they don't know how relationships work, and it's like, so they're just like scrambling around trying to do stuff, and it doesn't work, and it's like, I find it very funny at least, but that's just me. I think I find everything funny because I know how this ends. You guys don't. You're just hearing me ramble. Anyways, so yeah, and so that's basically the main part. I have the first 3 episodes, thought out. I have the script for the first one out. It's not out, but it's like almost done. I'm pretty sure I can start doing voice actors very soon. I did that and then I just got off track. So I think like 50 people are just waiting for like me to say, hey, voice actors. Anyways, but now you must be wondering, who the heck are these two? Okay. Let me stand back for a moment. Okay. So, actually, good time for water. Let me just prepare for this. Okay, so the thing that makes this not normal is sugar has an imaginary friend with air quotes around that. A lot of air quotes actually. It's a ghost. The ghost. Did I just draw? No, I did not. The ghost. That's her name. This is the ghost. So no one can see her except for Sugar. Like, Sugar is the only one who can see her, hear her, do stuff with her. If she can give her items to hold. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out how the item holding stuff works, so put a very big asterisk on that. But Salty can't see her, Ribbon can't see her, these two can't see her, only Sugar can see her. And this character, the ghost, we know nothing about them. Well, I know, but you guys don't. We know nothing about them. We're not even sure if she's like an imaginary friend. Everyone calls her an imaginary friend, but Sugar is sure that she is just more than that because like she won't go away. Yeah, and the unique thing about this imaginary friend is she has a very personal bandana against her big brother. I think I said that right. So this character, hear me out, like this character, once this guy, dead. So she wants to kill this guy. Like, okay, see where I'm getting the murder drones this part from? You see that? You see it? Okay, so it's Sugar is always like, no. It's like very funny because so the ghost like suggests it like it's like a joke, but it's not really a joke. Like, to get this, she's like, we could just do this, and Sugar's like, no. It's very fun, I think, in my opinion. And then and so yeah. And yeah, so that's the fun thing. But on a whole nother area, the way that these jokes, the ghost and Sugar can interact is the ghost can promote something, and so that is where if Sugar like says something like ooh, I wish I could reach this top shelf to reach the cheap pasta, then the ghost could go, hey, yeah, sure. And then she'd be like, go inside Sugar, take control of her, and then be able to get the top shelf. But this is also Sugar be like, hey, can I get to the top shelf? The ghost could just completely say no. Like, just, no, I don't want to. No, I'm not feeling it. You do it yourself. Like, it's mostly what the ghost wants. It's very fun. And also, even if Sugar, like, says something as a joke, like, oh, I wish that I'm probably gonna fail this test. So the ghost can go in there and say, okay. It's basically if the ghost is feeling very mischievous or not. So yeah, that's very, 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 very funny. I think this is a funny aspect. It does happen in the first episode, like quite a bit. I just remembered a really funny scene in the first episode. Oh my gosh, the ghost is okay. Yeah, and also, oh, there's a hair on my leg. Ugh. And also, so yeah, that's about it for the ghost as a character. She does have a lot more, but nothing that I'm willing to reveal you guys to just yet. Okay, moving on. So, she has her personal connection. Salty needs her personal connection. Okay, so Salty goes to this boarding school, but it's like they mark it up as like a preparation to college. Like, oh, we're prepping you for college. Like, so this is a really fancy school, but it's actually like just like it's just like a thing where like kids, it's like a boarding school for like kids who like aren't wanted by their parents and their parents never come. Very sad place, but no one knows that because, well, practically everyone knows that, but like not Sugar, not Salty. They don't know. Well, I don't know if Sugar knows. I forgot when I wrote for her. These two, they definitely know. Like the adults know, but the kids don't. They just think they're at a fancy school. Except for Ribbon, she knows. She's a little mad about it. Anyway, so I would just like to flip this book around and zoom in on it. Because her prof didn't notice this. He thought it was just a sweet little Gangle cat. He thought it was a very sweet little Gangle cat. But if you notice, Yishi behind her hand. Ooh, this is fun. Yay! Cannibalism. Okay. So I think you guys can kind of guess what this character is about. But she's not all about that. Okay. So I shouldn't have revealed that just yet. Okay. So she is Salty's roommate, Ribbon. Ribbon is Salty. This is Ribbon, by the way. So this is Ribbon's roommate. What? No, Salty's roommate is Ribbon. Okay. And Ribbon is very mysterious. She doesn't seem to go to any of her classes. She doesn't really remember how to do basic math. It's like she doesn't know a lot of like academic stuff, like how to use a calculator. She doesn't know a lot of that stuff, but she does know a lot of like human stuff. She knows social cues. She's very good with social cues. She's very outgoing, outspoken. She's very social. She's good with that stuff. So she mostly just hangs. Okay. FYI, the lore could change because I make this series with my brother. So he's in charge of it because he was the one who created it. He's like, hey, I have this character. I want to make a video game about this when I get older. And I'm like, okay, good for you. And then later in life, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, so basically, I have 3 seasons planned for this. Season 1 is Sugar Snare. Season 2, I don't want to reveal that yet. But then season 3, I can't reveal it yet. But that's basically the post game that he wants to make. It's like what happens before the game. And the main character is a dragon that's blue. His name is Draggy. He's not in this painting. That's what I was saying about like characters becoming main characters. He's going to become a main character, but not now. He's not in the first season. He might be a name to remember, but like he's not in it. He might be in it. I only really have the 3 episodes planned and the final episode. Teehee. Like that's a problem when I make stories. I know the end, but I don't know the middle. It's very hard for me. Anyways, so he'll probably pop in, but that's what the game is about. And so I'm like, hey, I have these groups of characters that I can add to the lore, and he's like, I guess. So, so this might all change because he's like, no, actually, no, I don't really like that, actually. So this can all change because this was his original idea and I don't want to step all over it. I want to respect his plans. But this is what the show's gonna look like until he shuts it down. Okay, so if we zoom in on this character, so Ribbon, she has like these ribbons. Oh, this is gonna be confusing. She has ribbons that she can wheel around and like grab stuff. Like, what's she gonna do? Like Sylveon. So yeah, Sylveon. So like she can grab stuff with it, and what did I think of Fennekin? Fennekin does not do that. But she does. She can grab stuff with these ribbons and do practically pretty much anything. They're like extra limbs. So yeah, that's that character. And there's a lot more that I'm going to reveal with you in a second. Let me just get over the basics. Okay, so I want to say this character, Sugar's 14, Salty's 14, Ribbon's 15. She acts a little older. The ghost is unknown. Like, we don't know anything about her. And these two are there in their 20s. Like, this is where the video game thing comes, because me and him, we are arguing so much about this. We were arguing a lot about Eclipse's age. I say that Dino and Draggy are 23 and Eclipse is 25. He says Dino and Draggy are 25 and Eclipse is like 1,000 years old. And I'm like, that's weird. That's weird. So yeah, so we're still arguing about that. So take their ages, like these three, with a grain of salt. But I'm pretty sure he'll agree. I haven't actually told him their ages yet. But I'm pretty sure he'll agree with Sugar, Salty, and Ribbon being these ages. Though she acts older than 15, but she is 15. So I would just like to say I'm okay with ships. It's just some ships I'm going to shut down right away, and if I do shut them down, I want you guys to actually respect that and stop doing them. Like, for example, please don't ship the ghost with anyone I feel uncomfortable with, especially not Sugar or Eclipse. That feel the whole don't. There's one ship that it's not canon, but like I'm fine with it. But this character is not in, so basically any characters that, don't know her, like, personally, you're not allowed to ship them. You're not allowed. So, like, characters who can't see her, let's put it that way. Characters who can't, oh, no. Characters who can't see her and Sugar. Okay. Oh, I have a better one. Characters who don't know the ghost's real name. Because, yes, she does have a real name. It's just that doesn't get revealed later. Sorry, I swallowed an ice cube. Let me just chomp on it real quick. Okay, ice cube. Finished chomping. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So characters who don't know her, like, personally, you can't ship them. Okay, so let me just get that out of the way. Also, Ribbon ships, you can't ship them with, you can't ship her with anyone except, Salty and Sugar, I guess. I mean, that's a fine enough, age gap. Yeah, it's just 1 year. Eat Might, it might feel a little uncomfortable because Ribbon definitely acts older than how she actually is. So, to like the casual viewer who doesn't know their actual ages, they might get a little distraught about those ships. But they're fine, I guess. They are fine. I'm not gonna shut those ships down. It's just they're not canon. I don't know. I'm gonna see how you guys like react to those types of ships if you're comfortable about them. I'm not gonna confirm any ships are canon or not yet. It's just those ships are personally fine. Okay, for these two, you can honestly, just want to say that character I was talking about before, Draggy, he is siblings with Dino, so please do not ship them together. I beg of you that. I beg. So yeah. That's my shipping rules for the characters on this page. I might create more as more characters join the thing. Like, usually, creators don't give shipping rules, but I just want to because that gets that's very scary territory. Like, let me give an example. The Andy's the fruitcake shippers. It's an okay ship, okay? I'm not against the ship. It's just if you ship those characters with anyone else, they're gonna get you on. They're gonna get on you for that, and it's kind of scary. So yeah, it's a very or like Aspen Hotel ships. What's a ship that? Honestly, I don't know. I don't think they're that toxic as Dandy's World Shippers. I don't know why they're more toxic. Okay. I don't know how they're more toxic. That's kind of crazy, actually. But yeah. So I know how. The Amazing Digital Circus ships. Yeah. In specific, Funny Bunny. Okay, I'm gonna say here and right now, I'm not against Funny Bunny. It's just, I don't know. I have a feeling that people are gonna get on you if you don't approve of Funny Bunny. I don't know why. I have a feeling. I haven't seen it in person, but I don't know. It's like that popular of a ship. Like, it's gonna water. But anyway, so yeah, that's my ending remarks on ships. I'm fine with them. It's just if I shut them down, you're ending it. It's not continuing. Okay, so now I can tell you why I have a really bad sleep schedule. It's because of Ribbon. Okay, so Prof Sir said that he's gonna stream OC thing tomorrow, and so I'm like, okay, yay! And so I'm like, oh wait, I don't have one. And so I'm like, okay, what art do I have of my OCs that I can just quickly do? But I'm like, wait, if I want to secure that last spot in the folder, it's obviously not my end goal to get in the folders. And probably not because it's one spot, so he's gonna be really, really strict about it. And there's really, really, really more talented artists than me. So I don't think I get that spot because it's gonna be one of the last ones. For him to actually see mine, I'm gonna have to go in the stream and say, hey, can we skip around to the very last one? I'm honestly curious if someone, I think I'm gonna do that because I'm curious to see if someone procrastinated even later than me and put theirs like after me. Like, I am so curious. Curiosity surrounds me. So I think I am gonna ask that. And so I would like to tell you something. If you noticed here, this is a comedy mask, and so your first thought might be Gangle or R&D, but the comedy and tragedy masks. Oh, okay, I have a sticker somewhere. Wait, hold on. There we go. The comedy and tragedy masks, I gave them a little bow, are a very big symbol of the theater arts. And there's a disorder out there called DID, dissociative identity disorder, and it's where a person can have like multiple identities. It really intrigues me. It's where like one, you can probably be born with it. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I am sure that you can get it from trauma. So I remember I watched this like random Hallmark movie once, and it was the main character had DID, and it's like, yay, it's Christmas time. She got kidnapped around Christmas by by people, and then she developed DID, and then she got back to her family, and they got her therapy for it, and la 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 la. So yeah, that's how I know about it. Very interesting. But anyways, but I've always been intrigued about this because it really interests me, because like, do people like, do you have do you remember, can you like watch your other identity like do stuff? Can you cringe at the stuff your other identity is doing? Can you regret, like, what's going on there? I researched this, and I then decided, hey, I think I want to make a character like that, so it's an excuse to research it more and also explore it. And then I got into Digital Circus and Dandy's World, and I realized how much I really like these like comedy and tragedy characters. Like, let's take Gangle for example. She has two identities, but it's not really DID. It's more of like she's happy and sad with her happy and sad masks. For R&D, it's like it's like 2 in 1. Like one side is Razzle is happy all the time, and Dazzle is sad and depressed. So I took this and I'm like, hey, what if I feel like these two masks would be perfect for a character with DID, because one person could be happy all the time and one could be sad. And so, I'm sorry, bad art jump scare, because this is where I was still kind of learning how to my style. I was looking at these like art things last night, and I realized how bad they were. So just take a moment with me as we look at my really bad torsos that I would make. Here we go. So these two characters, we already know Ribbon. So you see, she's wielding these ribbons. She's so cool. I put her in outgoing pose. Oh, what is that shoulder? Ugh. But here's her happy mask. And then we have her same identity, Bo. She's a little more shy. She's the one who's actually doing the school stuff, so that's why I gave her books. That's why she seems really dumb, because she's not going to school. It's Bo. And we can see her tragedy mask. And Bo, instead of wielding these ribbons, like, yeah, she tucks them away in little bows. And Bo does not realize she can wield these things and use them. She just when she goes into this thing, the ribbons just automatically tie up into bows, because that's what her subconsciousness is telling them to do. Because she's sad, she's shy, she doesn't want like a bunch of stuff like bringing attention to her, so she just hides them up in bows. So that's what her subconsciousness is telling her to do. So yeah, so that's the difference between Ribbon and Bo. So they have DID, and I thought like the tragedy, the comedy and tragedy masks are so perfect for this concept, and I wanted to be the first to tackle it. If someone else did this, I am very sorry. I do not know of you. I'm sorry I stole your idea. This was my original idea. It came from my head. I did not take it from you, I promise. I'm so sorry if I did. Anyways, so these are my two characters. They're so fun. And so, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do these two for the art thing tomorrow. Because I think the perfect way to be added to the folder is one, beautiful art, but like a really deep idea. Like just talking about this subject would, like, I don't know, make his head like perk, I guess, and then take it in and be like, wow. So yeah, let me show you that art. Also, let's just look how bad this is. Let me booty myself. Okay. First of all, what is this pose? What is this pose? Also, these I don't understand what I was doing here. Also, I colored outside the lines. It's bugging me. And, the legs, no one's legs look like that. No one's legs are just like, I mean, they could, but like, ugh. There's like no difference between where the knees are and the thigh. Like the thigh and the knees, there's no difference. It's just boom. And I hate it. And also, I really did her ribbons bad because I do want her to have ribbons on her body. I'm not really sure how I want to do it, but this is not it because it looks disgusting. Bow is a lot better than ribbon. It's just same problem with the legs. And also right here. Ugh, what's going on? I didn't color that? What the heck? I do like their faces, though the one problem I have here is, let me draw it to the side. There's like character things where it's a circle, square, and triangle. Triangle means sharp, like angry, not untrustworthy, but like a little bit more serious, like tough, I guess. Not really. They're more of like a tough character. To me, it's more of like they're sharp. Let's just do that. They're sharp. And square is their. I think square is a little bit more. They're tough. I think square is their wise. And circle is happy. They're like a little more like trustworthy. Not trustworthy. No. Oh wow. They're just a little more happy, I guess. They're more outgoing, I guess. I don't really know. I know these, but I can't think of it right now. I promise I picked these shapes with actual thought. It's just I know what these shapes mean, it's just I forget it right now. Okay. So let's just look at these two character designs right now. I see circle. Their head is circle. Oh, there's a triangle. Oh, circle. Oh, triangle. What the heck? Why is there all these 50 million shapes around these things? Square? What is going on? Oops. We're back. Okay. Anyways, so that's why I had to fix it, because it was just a little disgusting. Because there was no shape language in any of these. Like, if I go to my early art, is there any early art here that is not spoilers? Here! Square! Oh, really bad torso again. I think this is actually a really good design. Cinny! Oh wait, no, that's not like original character design. Let's just take a moment to marvel this. No. Oh, this is actually really good art. I love it so much. And, yeah, that's the background. let's just skip over that because that's spoiler. See, oh, this is disgusting. Yeah, I tried to redraw that character, making it look a little better. This is Gigi, by the way, but she doesn't pop in until episode 3. It's disgusting. Like, what is that? This, I kind of knew while I was making this was disgusting. So move on. And that's all my art so far. And then, let's say this, thing of the ghost, I started to incorporate shape language, and so I made her sharp. I made her triangles. So, you see, like, everything around her is very sharp. I hate this, though. This is not probably what she's gonna look like, but this is the main idea. She's very sharp. Her hands. See, this is what her side wings look like. Yeah. See, this is the art where I really started to incorporate the shapes in my OCs. Like, she's very sharp. See, sharp, 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 sharp triangles. Ribbon's also very sharp, 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 sharp. I would say Bow is more round, but because they are the same person, I decided to pick Ribbon's Ribbon's sharpness over Bow, because even though Ribbon is the original one, I decided to make all of the same. Like, I can't really tell you guys this yet, so I'll explain it later, like after this gets revealed. But yeah. So most of those, all these like same types of characters, like if they're this one thing, they're all gonna be sharp. Even though they might have different personalities, but like I want them all to be sharp because they are kind of sharp. They have to be diligent. Except except this abomination. But let me get to the better character references, because that's just disgusting. Here we go. This is so much better. Let me use this neon one. Digi also shares this Tana, the same character things, the same character trait, though I kind of like her more square. Okay, and so these two I'm around. Also, I realized I was drawing these with the same body shape, because it's my body shape, so I'm the one I'm most used to like seeing that. And I'm like, oh, that's a problem because I have to make them all unique. So, these two kind of have the same body shape. This is the one that I'm comfortable drawing. It's a little sad. I want to make her body shape a little more unique, Salty. I gotta work on her. I want to work on her character design a little bit. She has a pink beret. Look at my little guy. I have a pink beret. This is my spring model. I'm deciding to do different models for every season because I don't know, that's me. So yeah, so she has the pink beret. So that's why I gave her a pink pirate hat for this. I want to fix these character designs, also Sugars, because these two are kind of bland. The only difference between Sugar and Salty, other than a Reese color, is Salty has a beret. So I kind of want to fix that, because let's talk about this. Oh, and Dino too. I do want to change up these guys' body shapes a little bit. I need to fix it. Like, the only difference between them is a recolor. So, you can't really see it that well in this, but I tried to work on it a little bit in this painting. I wanted to, like, make her a little bit more chubby, like, not give her, like, as, like, much, like, as wide as a waist, I would say. So, like, I tried to, like, not do that because they're, like, young, but, like, for Salty, I did that because, I don't know, I don't like this. I want to fix that. And so I need to fix those two character designs. But, as I was saying, these two are both circles. Like, you see the head's very round. That's why I kind of wanted to make it more chubby, because that's more circly. I do, like, all make their hands diamonds, but I could, curve that out. Probably. And for her, I wanted her to originally to be a square, but I didn't really understand how to put the square in her character design other than Gigi, because her head's just a TV, so that's easier for me. So I kind of just made a circle in this, though she isn't really doing circles for me. And for these guys, I made Dino circle, and Eclipse was a very sharp guy. He's triangle. It's triangle. And this is just Ditto. He's not my OC. He's just here. In case you were wondering, that's the Pokemon. So yeah. And so I decided, let me just show you the art already, because I forgot. I was talking about character designs. Okay, so title Jester. Okay, ready? Here we go. Okay, so this is what I started off with. Let me show you the layers. Okay, first, I made a rough sketch. It looks very nice, actually, very nice. It actually was more rough than this. I actually really was struggling with Bo's posture, because I wanted her to be hunched up, but it looked so wrong, so I was really struggling with that. So this is the cleaned up sketch. I don't have the dirty one. I sadly erased it after cleaning it up. But then I decided to go in with the base colors, and then I did a little shading. I'm so proud of the shading. It looks like she has to go to bed. Oh, I'm so proud of this. It's so clean. And you can see here, actually, that I'm doing more triangular. Like, her bow's triangular. Oh, I actually didn't really add much. And triangle. Like, they're all very sharp, these two. And you can see that I don't really have the bow just yet. So, I drew a little base thing on. So I was trying this technique with ribbons, her ribbons, like, around her. I didn't want them to really, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with the first option, but change up where the ribbons actually go, because this would be annoying to animate so much. Like, you gotta keep these character designs simple, but not exact copies of each other. Like, that's really hard. Yeah, that's just it. So I made this a quick sketch, but I have to put this layer back because that's where all the other layers go. So usually I just keep this on 0, but like, okay, so that's that. And so then I went, oh wow, I fixed it up here, but usually it's in the different order, so like the outline would be first, but for now, I guess you can just say that this is where I like kind of colored in and did the ribbons. She looks so pretty. Oh my, I just can't get over this smooth gradient. Oh, I'm so proud of that. Proud. And then here it is all together. Because I fixed the layer order, so I wouldn't mess up all of my other art in this. So I fixed it up here. And we can really take in this beauty. Like, here's the happy mask, there's the comedy mask, and here's the tragedy mask. I feel like that's my most favorite detail out of the character design for me, because it tells you like a bit about like what they are without like making it too obvious, like them wearing the mask. Now, I also want you guys to notice here that in this art, I made them like have faces like the comedy and tragedy mask. They don't usually do that. It's just I really wanted Ribbon to cry. Not Ribbon, Bo, because she's sad all the time. So I was struggling so hard on trying to make her cry. Oh my gosh. So I just decided to do a generic happy and sad mask, because I wanted, at first, this art went through a lot of stages. I had this really cool thought of them crashing through glass, and all the shards will like reflect mix it up. Bo crashing through glass, and all the reflection will be Bo. And I'm like, you know what? That's too hard, because I don't feel like drawing all that glass. That's a lot of angles I have to figure out, and I have like this night to make this. So then I said, you know what? I'm gonna make it like she's like standing and then Ribbon's in the background just staring at her. But I'm like, no, this looks bad. So then I reset and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make her sitting and then her reflection be Ribbon. I'm like, no. So I'm just gonna be like, let's just do yin yang. And I'm like, okay, so then maybe what's their expression? Should they be shocked? They're like, who the heck are you? Because you can remember what your person's doing, but you also can't. You have no memory, like sometimes. So I decided to do no memory for these guys. So they have no idea who the heck these people are. And so, no idea at all. And so I just did not know what expression to do. So part the fact of making Ribbon look Bo look miserable while trying to figure out what expression they should have in this moment, I just decided to do genericness, but they aren't actually gonna have that in the show because that would be creepy. That'd be very scary for me. Because the comedy mask actually kind of creeps me out a little bit. Like, have you ever seen the ones where they're super detailed? The comedy mask is so creepy. So that's why I decided to make Ribbon read that book. Yeah. So, yeah. And then I'm like, you know what? This is great and all, but it's never gonna get saved to that folder if I don't do a background. But in my brain's like, hey, light bulb, you gotta go to sleep. And I'm like, no. So I decided to cook up a background real quick. And what I really wanted to do was like, they were like in the void. It's yin yang, so it's like void and it's scary and la la la. So the background, I decided to do this. Like, it's cracking because they're seeing each other. So like, masks are cracking. So it's like not working anymore. It's broken. The world's breaking. Run. This is not gonna happen in the lore. It's just this art piece, so I'm explaining it. And so I made it this crack, and then it's like this ooze bleeding from it, and then I used the little sparkles. This was a fun background. I always love making backgrounds. Let me get water. Oh my gosh, if Professor does not have water with him, I'm going to scream. He never has water, and it's so frustrating. And so, yeah. And so I'm like, okay, this is really cool. And I'm like, wait, and also one of my ideas for this was to have like the comedy and tragedy mask like be faded out in the background because so it'd be a little bit more obvious to those who couldn't really zoom in and out, like to see like the little corners. So I decided to put them in the foreground. So let me just skip. So I decided to make this the foreground, and so here are the layers. Here's just the rough sketch. I didn't have to clean this up at all because you can, if you look at this, I did not clean it up at all. And here's the little shading and stuff. I decided to have the sad mask like be cracked and oozing that weird ooze. I think you guys can guess what the ooze is. I just was a little lazy. I don't feel like saying the word. I don't know why. There's nothing against it. I'm not feeling like saying it right now. So, and then the ooze is here because if we read that book again, it's specifically by the mouth for a reason. Yeah. But I also did the eyeshadowing, and I really love doing this for their masks because it just looks like they're tired, and that's what they are. And so this is the foreground. So here's what it looks like all together. I am so proud of this. It's not gonna get in the folder. Not at all. You know why? Because it's the very last one, so he's not gonna see it, and then he's gonna see a bunch of them. Either it's gonna be like he finds a really good one. So what's gonna happen is either I ask him, hey, can you go to the back? And then he's gonna be like, okay, sure. And then he goes back and he sees this and he's like, wow. And then, but because I'm gonna ask it early on, he's gonna be like, okay, so this is definitely a contender, and then he forgets about it because he sees all these other art pieces. Or if I just don't say anything, he's never going to get it to it because it's like the last one out of like 50 million. So, yeah. So this is why I'm really happy about this piece. I am really proud of it. Hope you guys like it. Yeah. This is why I have a really bad sleep schedule, this right here. So, this is my call to action for you guys. If you really want to see me, you might get to see a little bit more lore. Like if Sir Prof gets, I called him, if Professor gets like more lore out of me, and because I'm gonna be there live. I think it's at 7 East, 6 in his time zone. I just forget what his time zone's called. Yeah. I think it's 1,500 hours right now. I don't know. So that's fun. Yeah, we've been at this for like an hour. If you look, it's like specifically 64 minutes, so it's like Super Mario 64, I think. It's like 64, the Mario game. Yeah. So I'm very proud of this. So it's not gonna end up being in the folder. Like the sad thing is like the problem with being in the back is now he's cautious. Like he's like double, triple checking if it deserves to make it in the folder. For the other ones, yeah, they all deserve to be in the folder, but he was a lot more lenient. So if this probably would have made it in the folder if I didn't procrastinate. But now he's being double strict, and so there's a lot of artists who are better than me. So he's gonna find one that he's gonna be like, okay, this one, I think we can all agree that it makes it in the folder. And I am not going to be like, oh man, oh mine, because at the end of the day, that art piece 100% deserves to be in the folder more than mine. So I'm not booing anyone here. I'm just saying that this is not going to make it to the folder, and I'm trying to extend it now, even though I stayed till 3. I like stayed up till the middle of the night, and then I had trouble sleeping. I had the weirdest dream. I was dreaming about scary Pokemon tournament where it was actual like life or death. It was like the Hunger Games but with Pokemon. It was a very fun dream. And it's very rare because I don't usually get dreams like that, because usually I have the same dreams over and over again. My brain's like Netflix when it comes to dreaming. It's so fun. Anyways, and so to express my difficulty with staying up till midnight, I made this art piece really quick. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's so detailed. You know what? I should have just made this my OC thing. I should have. No, wait. No, let me go back and change it. No. I'm joking. This is a beautiful art. It's like, oh, so good quality. So good quality. Coffee is like spelt so correctly. Oh, the pose is just immaculate. Like, I don't know how I managed to draw that. It must have been from the adrenaline that I could draw this good. Yeah. But yeah, so these are my characters. I just want to say one thing. So these are dragons, right? He called them cats. That was not bad for him, bad for me, because they do not look like dragons. They look like humanoid little cat things that are like walk around. They do look like more like cats every time I look at them though. But so here's the thing. All my characters, if they have wings, they are retractable. Think of Toothless. We all know Toothless from training my dragon. Train the dragon. Dragon training. How to train your wagon. Yeah, the wagon. So there's a joke between me and my brother because we saw a video once that said how to train your wagon, and we thought it was the funniest thing ever. So whenever we're talking about the movie, instead of dragon, we say wagon. It's like the cover with a wagon on top of it, and it was really, really funny to us. I don't know why. Our humor is so bad. So yeah, so How to Train Your Dragon. Oh no, 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 oh no. Is it working? Are we back? Okay, good. I'm sorry, I phased out, and so I let my screen go dark. I don't think it should go dark when if I'm streaming. It's annoying. Anyways, so what was I talking about? Okay, yeah. So Toothless, he's called Toothless because his teeth retract. But he does have teeth, so he can eat stuff. Well, my characters, their wings retract because I don't feel like drawing them every time. Because the problem with wings, I can show you with the Teto Jester. I don't know why I decided to draw this little upside down. You can honestly have this any other way before I added the background and it would look concurrent. It was supposed to be that Ribbon was upside down, but then I just loved how I did Ribbon so much that I decided to make her upside. So yeah. So let's look at this. This is the Teto Jester with wings. And so this is a basic design, but she's all the way at the camera. And if you notice here, adding wings would be so annoying, like, all the time. Because it's like, the wings are so big, and it would take up most of the screen. It'd be very hard to fit people in without bumping them into each other. Wings are very hard to animate. They're so hard. Like, that's why a lot of, like, things, they can curl their wings up. Just, I don't know if I can draw that good to do that, so they're just gone. See, the Teto Jester is, like, all the way in the back now, just to barely fit the wings. Like, look at that. Like, barely fit the wings, and the Teto Jester is so small now. Imagine fitting a bunch of these characters into one small room so they can have a family dinner together. That's not working, so that's why I making these retractable. Also, having the wings out all the time, like, it runs into situations with this where it's, like, very hard to pose wings. I have trouble with that. And so it's fixed, and then the wings do look very pretty. It's just I can't with them. I can't with wings sometimes. They're so hard. Like, so hard. Like, if you look at my little guy, I also have retractable wings. Because I don't feel like drawing them all the time. Like, if you look at my profile picture, it's a little goober with wings. But if you look at the very tired Get Me Coffee art, my little goober doesn't have wings because they retract. We get it? This also works with murder drones. The more times the more deep I get into this, the more connections there is to murder drones in this. It's actually really nice. Murder drones. Anyways, so Uzi and all the characters actually that have wings, they're retractable. Oh my gosh, retractable wings are amazing, and I think every character that has wings should be able to be retractable. Except birds. that just doesn't work. Birds and their retractable wings they just kind of look like kiwis. Yeah, but like, if they have limbs and wings, their wings should be able to be retractable. That's my final proposition for this world, so we can have world peace. Okay, if you're designing an OC and they have wings connected, but they also have limbs like hands, if their wings aren't their limbs like hand-wise, I think we can make them all retractable. Agreed. And if someone says agree to disagree, oh wow, this is an opinion I'm passionate for, very passionate for, because I agree with this. Because it's just easier. It is easier for me to do this that way instead of doing it the other way. So yeah. Yeah, that's my proposition for world peace. And then we can all hold hands to, like, in The Grinch, and sing the Va du Lore song. I'm not gonna hum now because of copyright. That's a fun little beast to mess with all on its own. But yeah. So if you're confused why these don't look like dragons, they do have wings, I promise. Except for the ghost. Her wings are, never shown, though she does have them. She just doesn't like to show them. If Sugar and Salty are flying, then, the ghost will just be floating behind them. Like, the ghost will not take out her wings, even though she can fly already, because she's a freaking ghost. Anyways, also on that note, in my world, it's a little rude to fly indoors. So that's why you'll hear a lot of, I can't reach the top shelf. And don't think, oh, you can just fly. It's rude to fly indoors. Because I remember I was just reading, I was writing the script, and, to showcase, the, promotion abilities that the ghost has with Sugar, I was going to make it like the example I said, like, hey, I can't reach the cheap pasta because they're making stroganoff for dinner, and Sugar wants to make it weird, like disgusting, so she gets the cheap stuff from the store. So, but the cheap stuff is on the top shelf, so I thought this was the perfect opportunity to showcase this. And after I wrote the scene, I'm like, wait a minute, they can just fly to reach the top shelf. And so my brain's like, no, it's rude to fly indoors. And I'm like, yes, that is perfect. It is very rude to fly indoors. Because if you think about it, if you fly indoors, A, you're going to hit like 50 million objects. Like, especially in a grocery store, if you get out your wings and you start to hover a little bit, it's like, you're going to hit stuff off the things. Because you're like creating like air gusts. And it depends how big you are, because if your wings are bigger, oh, the shelves are falling down. So, it's very rude to fly indoors. Like, very rude. You can't do that. That's illegal. It's not illegal, but, like, you can do it in your own personal home, because Sugar does do that plenty of times. But, like, in public spaces, if it's not outdoors, like, if it's indoors, like, a restaurant, it's very rude to, have your wings fly around. It's like, okay, let me see. Running around in a restaurant or like a formal place, like running around in a grocery store, like having a little kid run loose and go wee all through the store. That's very rude, isn't it? Like it's a little like, oh, what is your kid do? Oh, what's going on? I'm sure there's gonna be some people who are like, oh, the little kid. It makes me uncomfortable. It's like, why are you running? Stop. Or it's like running in the halls in school. Sure, 50 million people do it, but it's like, it's not considered rude. It's like a safety hazard. It's a safety hazard to fly inside. Like, here's a very fun example. Bringing a car inside a restaurant. No one's gonna do that because A, the car doesn't fit. And that's the main reason. And B, you're gonna, like, destroy everything. So, with that in mind, that's why it's weird to fly indoors. I'm sure this helps, like, a lot. There's a lot of lore I didn't get to today, but I'm just not feeling like talking for a million days. Because I actually want to play a little bit more Dandy's World. Because let me just tell you, so I've been doing my Bassy quests. Okay, so I did Flight's quests. I did Exon's quests, like, right off. And as soon as Bassy's quests came out, that's been what I've been doing. Like, I haven't played any other character. I've been playing Bassy. It's so annoying. Because it's just hard. Because, I have to deal with, doing, I have to be the supplier. I have to be the black market. But, a lot of the times, it's like hard. It's especially hard trying to get to floor 20. That was a headache on it by itself. You know how long I've been playing Bassy that I've gotten so good of her? You know? I've beaten Dials floor 3 times while trying to finish Bassy's quest. So far I have, what was her first? Oh yeah, I've made it to floor 20 with the Whispering Flower. I did that. I knew her quest was going to be Whispering Flower, so I was practicing with it, and I just never made it to 420 again because it was hard. But then I did make it the one time, And once I made it to 420, it's been really easy to get back up there and keep doing it. And then, I forgot where other quest was. Other than, the Find Basti one. I do forget, genuinely. But I did the one that I forget about. Maybe it's because it was so easy. It might have been just, like, pick up items or something.